What a busy NBA Sunday. We had 12 games on the schedule, and we are going to go through each one of them. And we start in Los Angeles, where the Lakers without LeBron James for the first time all season long. First quarter, this is a Portland team coming off a blowout loss at home against Utah. What do we say all the time? No night is easy in the modern NBA. The Lakers were going to need to earn it. Without LeBron, AD doing his thing on both ends. A block here, but it ends up in the lap of Ayton. Lakers off to a slow start in this first quarter. Shaedon Sharpe getting the friendly bounce. In the second quarter, here come the Lakers. Welcome to the NBA, Quincy Oliveri. Lakers down by 4 now. D'Lo playing some defense. Reddish to Dalton with the slam. This is exactly what the Lakers needed tonight. Guys not named LeBron and AD stepping up. Rui with back-to-back threes. Now Rui pump fake to the rim and the finger roll finish. Third quarter now, Lakers up by 6. Rui having himself a night. So is D'Lo with the playmaking, finding Davis. Here goes D'Lo again. He was putting on a passing clinic tonight. Lakers up by 6. 3 seconds left in the third. You know it wouldn't be a Laker game without some drama. Scoot Henderson to beat the buzzer. So now all of a sudden the Lakers have made it interesting. It's a 3-point game and they need a big fourth. And who do they call on when they need a big fourth quarter? None other than ice in my veins Russell. D'Lo with a 3 there. Next possession, D'Lo. It doesn't take much for him to get going. Another great dime. Lakers pulling away now in the fourth, and D'Lo once again pulling it back on Jerami Grant, rainbowing it up and in. It really doesn't matter who the opponent is. When LeBron doesn't play and the Lakers win, that's a big time thing for them. Let LeBron rest, as D'Lo has 28, 14, and 5. Can't forget about AD either with 30, 11, and 5 blocks. Rui with a big night of his own. The Lakers are going to need this from Rui more often. 23 points, efficient night for him. Wolves and Warriors tonight in the Bay. This one was a great game. Full recap is on my page. I can't believe Draymond actually hit the night-night. Sunday matinee in Chicago, Joel Embiid making his return. He got off to a really rough start in this first quarter against these Bulls. Philadelphia came in winners of 3 out of their last 4, but tonight they get off to a rough start. Zealous with the and one. Final seconds of the first quarter. Bulls up by 7. Dalen Terry to Josh Giddey to Kobe White to beat the buzzer. Embiid didn't have a field goal in the first quarter, but all he needed to see was one go in. There's a bucket for Joel. Next possession, get it right back to the big fella. No good at first, but the follow-up and the and one. Now they go right back to Embiid. This was a common theme in this second quarter. Sixers now take a 2-point lead. The big fella sealing inside. Maxey giving it to him, and he scores again. Third quarter, Philly rocking and rolling more from Joel, drawing the contact, getting the and one. And Joel was getting some help as well tonight. By the way, don't forget, this is only his 5th game this season. This is the best he's looked this season. Joel had a fantastic game, but cannot forget about Tyrese Maxey. Bulls would make it interesting in the fourth, but they had no answers for Embiid and Maxey. The Sixers have won 4 out of 5. Embiid had 31 and 12. I know the efficiency doesn't look good, but his rhythm was so much better tonight. And Maxey had his first career triple-double and a career high in assists. Embiid was dominant. The other big fella, well, I'm just out of good things to say because he is unreal. 48, 14, and 8. To me right now, he is the undisputed MVP. I made a full video about him on my page if you want to check it out. Nuggets get the big win in Atlanta. Suns and Magic today from Orlando. Life without Franz Wagner and Paolo begins. Phoenix is 1-8 without Kevin Durant. As we know, to me, they have no excuse not to win this one tonight. Phoenix got off to a great start in the first quarter, but now Orlando doing what they do on defense. Caleb Houston with the block, KCP the other way, pulling right up for 3. Third quarter, Phoenix up by 8, charging ahead in transition. Tyus Jones puts them up 11. At that point, up 11 against a depleted Magic team, you're thinking Phoenix has to have this one in the bag. Down by 2 in the fourth, here come the Magic. Jalen Suggs for 3. Tie game with 5 minutes to go, it's Suggs again for 3. Orlando up by 1, 2:20 to go. Suggs again, sizzling in this fourth quarter and 1. Magic up by 3, 20 seconds to go. The final touches on this one from Goga Bitadze. The Magic are undefeated at home still. I'm sorry, man. The Suns are now 1-9 without Kevin Durant this season. Tonight was embarrassing. No disrespect to the Magic, they are awesome, but when you have Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, you would expect to win that game with that kind of offensive ability, but the Suns just can't seem to figure it out. You know who has been figuring it out though lately is that team down in South Beach. Today, Miami dealing with the best team in the NBA, the Heat coming in winners of 2 in a row and playing some great basketball. Miami up by 4, a minute to go in the first half. This is the band that we want to see, aggressive and assertive. Miami up by 11. Here's that Heat ball movement. Robinson to Adebayo to Hero. What a night again for Tyler. I can't tell if they're turning a corner or if this is just a good stretch, but tonight the Heat looked awesome. Hero backdoor to Butler. Speaking of Hero, he continues to make a nightly case for the All-Star game. He was my player of the night today, besides the Joker, obviously. 3 wins in a row, including a 9-point win today against a team with the best record in the league, led by Tyler Hero. 34-7-6. He's been the best Miami Heat player all season. Nets Sunday matinee from Brooklyn, and Giannis getting started early and often as he's done all season long and won. Into the first quarter, the Bucks are coming off that close loss in Boston. Giannis giving extra effort with the save. 3-point Bucks lead late in the first half. There is that pesky point guard, Dennis the Menace. I don't know what it is about this man, but once a week he has a game like today. Third quarter, Bucks down by 2. Here comes Thor down the runway, hammering it home. Again, though, this has been the theme all season with these Jordi Fernandez-led Brooklyn Nets. Fourth quarter, Nets up by 2. Anybody's ball game. Dennis again. Milwaukee needs a response. Down by 5. Bobby Portis was fantastic in this one. Nets up by 2. 3 minutes to go. There he is again. He is so tough to guard. But this is the man the Bucks have been waiting for. They swing it around the horn. Chris Middleton, a huge 3. Bucks up by 1 now. A minute 16 to go. Bobby Portis was fantastic in this game, doing it on both ends. The Bucks would win. Giannis had 34 and 11, but how about Bobby Portis? 23, 5, and 3 big blocks. They didn't get the win today, but Dennis Schroeder was fantastic with 34 and 11. Pelicans and Spurs today from San Antonio. Brandon Ingram out indefinitely. Victor's back, though. Even without Brandon Ingram, Pelicans off to a good start on the road. There's the former Spur DeJounte Murray coast to coast. Second quarter, Pelicans up by 2. Check this play out. The rookie, Yves Missi over Wemby. Now Wemby getting his revenge, though. A block on Murray, and that leads to this. On the other end, Vassell the pump fake. Vassell down the lane and finding the big fella for the one-legged 3. Third quarter, they go right back to the big fella on the low block. Check out the post work. And now they're out and running Stephon Castle with a beautiful pass to Wemby. Spurs up by 9. They look like they have it in the bag. The rookie really does it on both ends. Stephon Castle the steal, and he's off to the races. The next thing you know, Pelicans down by 2, and there's that former Spur again. DeJounte Murray tying the game. Spurs down by 2, 43 seconds to go. This would be a bad loss after they had a big lead, but Wemby doesn't let them lose. Spurs win, Wemby 25 and 10, Castle fantastic. And CP3 up to second all-time in assists. Congrats to him. Grizzlies and Wizards tonight from DC. No Ja Morant, no Desmond Bane. Grizzlies beat Boston yesterday. Tonight, though, they have to deal with the red-hot Washington Wizards, who got their first win in a long time yesterday. Scottie Pippen Jr. probing the paint to Jaren Jackson for 3. When we talk about the Grizzlies depth chart, this is what I mean. Cam Spencer is like their 16th guy. He had a big role tonight, though. Grizzlies never had a problem in this one. Cam Spencer with the setup to Jay Huff, rolling down the lane. Check out the slam. By the way, now they're number 2 in the West, and it feels quiet, but they've won 10 out of their last 12. Speaking of that top of the West, the Clippers dealing with one of the West's best tonight without James Harden, and early there's that Rockets defense, and there is Amen Thompson. There's one thing, though, I love about these Clippers. It doesn't matter who suits up. You know they're going to give their full effort every game. Clippers staying close in the second. Keep your eyes on Jordan Miller. He is a good player. Late in the first half, here come the Rockets. Şengün the rebound and Amen Thompson soaring in. Third quarter, he's really growing up before our eyes. Amen again. Clippers keeping it close, but just too much Rockets. Şengün the rebound. Jalen Green. Valiant effort by the Clippers, but Jalen Green leads the way with 31. The Rockets win by 11. Hornets and Pacers today from Indiana. The Hornets have been freezing cold, but Brandon Miller has been red hot. Today, he was reminiscent of a Pacer that used to have that last name. Fourth quarter in this one, we know all about Indiana struggles. They're down by 3. McConnell putting them on his back. 2:30 to go. Hornets up by 4. The play of the day. The Hornets get the win, and Brandon Miller is blossoming, folks. Check out where his head is at on that jam. Last but not least, Sacramento destroying Utah tonight at home. This one was never close. Kings with their first back-to-back wins in over a month, 141-97. And if Huerter can play like this, they're a much better team.